Hey guys, if you're looking to get a head start on the new desert map in Battlegrounds, then you've come to the right place, because today I'm going to be showing you 5 of my favourite spots I've found so far for landing, getting loads of loot, and hopefully working towards some of them chicken dinners. Hey guys, it's Forez or Dave here, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be going through 5 of the best locations that I've found to land at the start of the game in the new Battlegrounds desert map. I'm absolutely loving this map, and I really think you guys are going to love it too. If you haven't already, go get the test server. This map is available to be played right now. It's absolutely kicking off. The map's absolutely crazy. Loads of different levels of elevation, loads of different cool buildings, just new stuff to try out. I definitely think you need to get on this straight away, and with this video, hopefully you're going to have much better starts to your games because you're actually going to be able to find loot. So without further ado, let's jump into number 1. So the first location I'm going to be going through isn't going to come as much of a surprise to anyone. It is going to be the military base found in the top right hand corner of the map. It's called Campo Militar on this map. If you somehow didn't figure out that that was the military base, then I feel a little bit sorry for you, but this is going to be pretty similar to the military base on the first map. You're going to find a load of military grade loot lying around, the potential of finding those level 3 bits of armor, good weapons, snipers, ARs. You've got a varied amount of different buildings. You've got this main kind of office apartment-ish building, which you can see here, and you've also got some warehouses and stuff to look around as well. So a really good location to start off with if you're just looking for a pretty bog standard dense loot area, but you are going to get a lot of people coming over this side, even though it's quite far from the center of the map. The second location we're going to be looking at here is going to be the prison. Now, interestingly, the prison is actually the place where you start the game in the loading area. So that area where you're running around and everyone's screaming down their mics, that is the prison. And it's found in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, so the opposite side to the military base. And it's actually on an island. So this map does have an island similar to the first map. However, I don't feel like it's as good to go here unless you're specifically going to the prison itself. The prison is really good. It has the actual cells which you can have a little explore around and find some good weaponry in there. Load of cells to have a look through. You've got guard towers which you can scale and have a look in there, which also gives you a nice view of the whole area. So if multiple people do land there, get up there with a long-ranged assault rifle or sniper, and you can really get good control and vision of that area. And then you've also got the kind of standard office buildings which have a load of loot in them as well. So the prison is going to be number 2. Really good place to have a little look around. At number 3, we have a slightly different area, which is the water treatment plant, which is found kind of towards the center of the map, but a bit up. It's a really, really cool area, and I think it really sums up a lot of what this map is about, because it's very industrial. There's a load of piping lying around and things you can vault over. The vault system is absolutely brilliant for this area. You do also have kind of standard buildings you can go in, but I found that a lot of the good loot I was finding was just kind of lying about on loads of things you could climb over, the water drums, the piping, and just loads of little kind of nooks and crannies around where you can find stuff. So if you're going to land here, it is very, very dense, and you can definitely get in some awesome gunfights at the different levels of elevation. I definitely recommend trying this place out. At number 4, we have another very industrialized area, which is the Minas Generales. I hopefully haven't butchered that too bad, but essentially this is the mining area, or the mines, whatever you want to call them. It's a really interesting area because there's essentially this elevation up a slope the whole way up. There's a load of different buildings here that I haven't actually found elsewhere on the map, and I find that the more unique the buildings are, the better loot they seem to have. I don't know if you found that also with the first map. If you find buildings which look and are laid out kind of individual from everything else, they typically have better loot. But also similar to the water treatment plant, there's loot all around outside the buildings as well, kind of next to the mining equipment and the big towers. You've got these walkways you can walk along, and they're kind of like a maze to get around. I was really confused, but with the new vaulting system, it's really, really fun to find your way around here and find the best loot. So if you're looking for a really interesting experience when you're landing in, definitely try out the mines. So the final spot we're going to look at today is actually probably the favourite spot of mine that I found. It's this area next to the crater fields. The crater fields themselves are pretty cool. There's some warehouses around, and God forbid I ever end a game there, because there's actual grass fields like in the first map, and I don't want any more prone in grass gameplay. It's not my favorite part of the game, but this area next to creative fields, which isn't actually named, is really awesome. One main reason is that because it's not named, not as many people actually go to it. People like to go to the places with big names, the big towns. This place doesn't have a name, and so people initially might think, oh, this isn't very good, but actually there's a load of different little buildings with a load of loot in. Like the previous two areas, it's very industrial. There's loads of different areas of elevation. There's actually this kind of trench area, which you can see in the background. I get a little bit trapped in, but end up taking out the guy who's trying to take shots at me. But it doesn't seem to attract a load of people, and there's a load of loot, so I can't really complain. And then once you've searched this area, you can kind of move over to the crater fields themselves, push you there, and you can grab some loot. So you kind of got a 2-for-1 bang for your buck area. Really awesome place to have a search around. So that's going to be it from me today. Hopefully you found this video informative, and it's taught you some really awesome spots that you can go to at the start of your games on this new awesome desert map to start working towards those chicken dinners. If you have enjoyed it, then make sure you smash that like button and leave a comment below if there's any areas that you've been to that you think are really, really awesome. Try and make it as descriptive as possible so that maybe I can try it out in my games, see if it's cool. And I'm hopefully going to be put out another video at some point, maybe some more underrated spots that don't have labels on them, similar to that last spot that I was talking you through near the crater fields. I'm guaranteeing you there's a load of them, because there's just so many different locations to land in this map because it's just so big. Also, make sure you subscribe so you can see new videos that I am putting out as they come out. Hopefully you've enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.